Alright, this is about as exciting as training's going to get today. So the plan is to do the time trial tonight. The conditions aren't perfect, you know, but however it's supposed to rain. Currently it says it's going to rain up until 5 p.m, which if that's correct then it'll be dry by 7 and that'll be okay. But I don't fancy doing a time trial, you know, if it's raining, if it's wet, down a dual carriageway, because that's crazy, that's dangerous, you know. So this morning I'm doing 2 hours on the trainer with some tempo intervals. This way it's not that stressful on the body. So if I do fancy doing the time trial tonight, I won't be that tired. However, if I decide not to do the time trial, it's still a fairly decent session. So I'm 25 minutes into my 30-minute zone 2 warm-up. Then I got 2 or 3 15-minute intervals at 310 watts, and then another 30 minutes to cool down. I am using the erg mode on Zwift for this morning's ride. Let me break this morning's session up. So I'm doing 2 hours. I did a 30-minute zone 2 warm-up, 2 lots of 15 minutes at like between 300 and 310 watts, with 15 minutes recovery now, and that's where I currently am. I've just finished the second zone 3 interval. I'm doing a few minutes of easy pedaling before the 30-minute zone 2 cool down. So erg mode this morning has been great, because especially when you're doing like 30 minutes warm up and 30 minutes cool down, that's quite a long time to be sat on the trainer and staying focused. Now this is something I don't really like to do. When I'm on the trainer, I like to focus on other things. So I'm currently got a YouTube video, watching a YouTube video. I think distracting your mind whilst you're on a turbo or whilst you're on a trainer thoroughly reduces the amount of boredom that you go through. So this is why erg mode, in my opinion, is great, because I can like not concentrate on what I'm doing. All I need to do is keep pedaling, keep the pedals turning at about 90 RPM, and I can concentrate and fully focus on the YouTube video that I'm currently watching, or the film, or whatever you might be doing on the turbo. And I think today I've currently done 1 hour 20 minutes. That's probably been the quickest 1 hour 20 minutes I've ever done on the trainer. You know, psychologically, of course 1 hour 20 is 80 minutes, and 80 minutes is 80 minutes. Like, so my recommendation is, if you've got a smart trainer and you're on Zwift, use erg mode, even if it's just an endurance ride. Even if you're just riding at 200 watts for 1 hour or 2 hours, stick it in erg mode, because it will keep you at that 200 watts without having to focus on the 200 watts. Quickly, if you don't know what erg mode is, basically you will set a specific power and your turbo trainer will keep to that specific power, and it will alternate the resistance to keep that power. So basically, if I'm riding at 60 RPM, the resistance will get a lot harder to sort of keep in line with that set power. And likewise, if I'm pedaling like crazy, the resistance will be really easy, again, to keep in line with the set power. 73 kilometers, just over 2 hours of riding. Now for the most important part of any ride, of any training session, and that is uploading it onto Strava. Let's give it a name. We got to think of something witty, something catchy, something captivating. Maybe pre-TT. There we go, that'll do. Maybe pre-TT. All right, save. Because if it's not on Strava, it didn't happen, right? I'm now riding down to Cafe Manor to do some work. I've got my laptop in my backpack, and it looks like the time trial might be on tonight. Pretty much since when I stopped training, it's not rained, and as you can see, it's pretty dry around everywhere now. There's a couple of black clouds around, but nothing major. It's not going to be a fast night, it's really windy, but nonetheless it'll be a good training session. I really do hope it does stay dry. I love time trialing. I always get asked, what coffee do I get when I go to the cafe? Flat white, every time, flat white. It's dry, it doesn't look like it's going to rain. There's actually a little bit of sun over there. So we had a good race this evening. The only problem is, yeah, it's pretty windy. It's only like 10-mile-an-hour winds, but there's gusts of up to 30 miles an hour. So it's not going to be a fast night, but it's going to be a dry night. I'm not expecting to do any records or any personal bests tonight. I knew from this morning when I checked the forecast that if I was going to race tonight, either way it was going to be windy, so it wasn't going to be a night to do any personal bests, which is partly the reason why I did a semi-hard session this morning. So I'm coming into this time trial a little bit fatigued. It's more just for the training. Just on my warm-up now, I'm off at 7:15. It's about, well, it's just gone 7 o'clock. I've got 15 more minutes until my start time. I'm going to put this phone away now and concentrate on the rest of my warm-up and on the race.
Go on, Cam. 14 or 15? 15. Not too much then.
I've not got the microphone on top of the camera at the minute, so apologies if the audio is really bad. But despite the conditions today, I think I did a PB. So yeah, I think I did about a 21:18. My previous best is 21:25. Man, I tell you what, give me a still day, give me a calm day, and I will do a sub 21, no problem.
Right,
Go on.
Yeah. I think about 20:50.
Oh, you I got a couple of post time trial snacks. So yeah, my official time tonight was 21 minutes and 14 seconds, which makes that 11 seconds quicker than my personal best of 21 minutes and 25 seconds, which is so cool. I did not expect to do a personal best tonight at all. I'd pretty much written a personal best off. After this morning and today being so grim and wet, it's turned out so nice this evening. It's just blue skies and it's pretty warm. Recently in the vlogs, I've liked to finish that vlog with kind of like a take-home message, something to summarize that whole day and take away from that day. And today's messages don't accept that something's gonna fail before it actually happens. I trained hard this morning because I saw the weather for this afternoon and thought, we're not doing a personal best tonight. It's just gonna be a hard training session. It's crazy windy. There was like 30-mile-an-hour gusts. And then I ended up doing my best time trial that I've ever done. Like, I didn't even have my Garmin screen on today because I just wanted to go as hard as I possibly could for, you know, the 20, 21, 22 minutes. I'm confident now, and I'm saying it in the vlog. On a calm day, on a still day, like a perfect day for a time trial, I reckon I could do about 20:45. I've set that goal now, so I'm going to work hard to achieve that. I mean, first of all, I just want to go sub 21. I want to have that 20.55 or whatever the case may be next to my name. But I, you know, in the back of my mind, I think that I can do about 20:45. That's my like real target for this year. So yeah, the moral of the story: don't give up.